All right, number 174 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. So before we begin, I would like to share something from Swami Satchidananda. Then we'll do yoga. And this is the quote. The moment you understand yourself as the true self, capital S, you find such peace and bliss that the impressions of the petty enjoyments you experienced before become as ordinary specks of light in front of the brilliant sun. Now, there's a lot to this quote. And it's so liberating when the quote is fully understood. The true self here, capital S self, is being compared to everything that the sun is. And what the quote is saying is that you are the true self. And in the metaphor, you are everything that the sun is. So you're just not the sun, but you're the light that is here, captured here. And you're the light somewhere else in the world, around the world, where the sun bounces off the moon and someone else sees that light. You're that light too. And the quote is liberating because it is freeing you from thinking that you are the lowercase s self. No, you are the capital S self. In a sense, even the metaphor doesn't capture the true meaning, the true experience of the capital S self, which is eternal. And even that, we put a lid on and we say, hey, eternal is here. No, eternal. That's how open it is forever. That's how free it is. You are everything. In yoga, in the philosophy of yoga, you are everything. Not that you're this thing, that thing, that. No, you are everything as one. There's no separation. We separate it with our minds. We think when we say you are everything, then that means you are separate and you are this. I have a chair right here. So I'm that chair and I'm this. No, you are everything as in you are one. So you erase the one. You erase the you. And you become one. Once you realize you are one, capital O1, the you part dissolves and goes away. And this person dissolves and goes away. This goes away. Everything just dissolves and you become one. And that is yoga. And that is what we're learning on the yoga mat. Put up my phone. We are on the yoga mat to experience this oneness. And on the yoga mat, we do this by allowing the mind and body to become one. And we do that by getting rid of the barriers of judgment, of control, and just let the yoga routine become a form of a moving meditation where the mind and body become one. You become one with the activity of doing yoga. And then when you're off the yoga mat, you do the same thing in life. You're moving through life and letting it become an experience of oneness and moving meditation throughout the day. Deep stuff, man. Deep stuff. So today, we're going to do 6 sun salutations. And then we're going to go into easy pose, do some stretches, let the easy pose and the movements become the form of a moving meditation. And then we'll close it up with a yoga seal. And then, whoop, done. And you get off the yoga mat and you continue what you experienced on the yoga mat. You continue the same thing throughout the day. And does it last? No, not always. Do you have moments? Yeah. You go off and on, off and on. And that's what we're doing on the yoga mat. See, on the yoga mat, you're in a pose, you're like, man, I'm one, and then boom, you start thinking about something, and then you bring yourself back, and then boom, you start thinking about something, and you bring yourself back. That's what you're doing in this so-called real world. It doesn't last the entire time, and then when you realize, hey, I'm falling off track, get back on track. And then you're in a meeting at work. It's like, hey, man, I'm getting angry, just say, for example, or upset, or even happy. Say, hey, wow, that's awesome. Get back on track. Get on the middle path. So let's go ahead and begin. Mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed. So there's no tension in the arms or the shoulders or the neck. And you're finding that spot where the skeleton is just standing. So you lengthen up and then let the bones sit on top of each other. So everyone's going to look different. Don't try to look a certain way. Feel how you should stand. And in the mountain pose, what you're doing is becoming firm and stable. So when the skeleton stands by itself, you become firm and stable. And that connects to the mind, allowing the mind to be firm and stable, just like a mountain. You're becoming one with the earth. Just like a mountain is one with the earth, your body is becoming one with the earth. Therefore, your mind follows and becomes one and stable and firm. It all connects. And don't judge the pose. If you're wobbling a little bit or you feel like, man, I can't find that spot, it's all right. It's all right. It doesn't matter. Just let the mind and body become one. Let go of that judgment and experience yoga, oneness. And bring your palms together, thumbs to the heart center. You're going to push the arms out, up and back. It's the first stretch, so go nice and easy, inhaling, and then exhale. As you exhale, hinge forward from the lower back. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, going nice and easy. Pull yourself in and down, but you only go into the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, and just focus on the breathing. Now palms to the sides of the feet, left leg is back into a low lunge, top the foot to the floor, the back knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, front knees not over the toes. And you're arching the back. So the hip bones are pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, head is up. You're just focusing on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. Let go of judgment. And just watch yourself breathe. Curl the toes under the back, knee goes up, high lunge, downward dog, pushing into it. You are pushing into this pose. So the arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. No tension in the neck, so the head dangles. And just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. You can slide into the upward dog. Drop down to the knees and the chest. Slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor. Palms are to the floor. And modify this pose how you have to. If you need to go to hands and knees, you go to hands and knees and do the cow where you arch the back. Or the small cobra. Chest is off the floor. Palms are touching the floor, but you're not using them. You're not pushing up. You're pulling up. The back muscles are pull muscles. So you're pulling up. And then back to downward dog, pushing into it. And you are pushing into these poses. So you're in the downward dog, for example. You're pushing. Arms straight, legs straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. No tension in the neck, but you're only pushing to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle, and accept where you are. Left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor. Hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Front knees not over the toes. And you're arching the back. So the hip bones are pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, head is up. Just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but of the breathing. Now, high lunge, curl toes under the back, knee goes up. Then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. And then just watch yourself breathe. Release and watch yourself breathe. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale, turn the palms out, push the air down and out. Push all the air out. Then inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Pull yourself in and down, standing forward bend. Get all the air out. Once all the air is out, release. And just watch yourself breathe. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into the low lunge. Opening up, inhaling. When you inhale as much as you can, then you release. And then you're just going to breathe. And you're going to watch yourself breathe. Think of nothing else but the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. Then downward dog, pushing into it. Get all the air out. Push all the air out. And then just release and watch yourself breathe. I will continue to repeat that because that's what you're doing. 100% focus on the breathing. Going into these poses as much as you can. Slide into the upward dog. But you're only going to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go anymore. So you're inhaling here. And when you inhale as much as you can, release, and then just watch yourself breathe. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Downward dog, pushing into it. Get all the air out. Release, and watch yourself breathe. You're watching yourself breathe the entire time, but you are inhaling, exhaling, right in the beginning of each pose. Left foot is up. Inhale, opening up. Inhale as much as you can, then release, and then watch yourself breathe. Again, I will repeat that. I know I'm repeating it. Then exhale, standing forward bend. Push all the air out, get all the air out, then release, and watch yourself breathe. 100% focus on the breathing. No judgment. Don't control. Don't try to be somewhere. Just accept. Inhale. Then exhale. Now, 4 more sun salutations. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Exhale. Hinge forward from the lower back. Standing forward bend. Get all the air out. Pull yourself in and down. Then release. And watch yourself breathe. Left leg is back. Low lunge. Opening up. Inhale. Then release. Watch yourself breathe. Downward dog. Exhale. Get all the air out. Then release. Then watch yourself breathe. Yoga routine, the sun salutations are moving meditation. Slide into the upward dog. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Then release. And then just watch yourself breathe. Downward dog, pushing into it. Exhale, then release. And watch yourself breathe. Left leg is up. Inhale, opening up. Then release. And then watch yourself breathe. Standing forward bend. Push all the air out. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Then release. Watch yourself breathe. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Then release. And just breathe. Left leg is back, low lunge, opening up. Inhale as much as you can. And release. And just breathe. Downward dog, pushing into it, get all the air out. Then release. And just breathe. Upward dogs, find an upward dog. Inhale as much as you can. And release. And just breathe. Downward dog, get all the air out. Pushing into the pose. And then release. And just breathe. Left foot is up between the hands, low lunge. Inhaling. Inhale as much as you can. And just breathe. Standing forward bend. Exhale, get all the air out. Pull yourself in and down. Then release. And just breathe. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Exhale. 2 more sun salutations. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Fix my shirt. And just release. Watch yourself breathe. Left leg is back. Low lunge, opening up, inhale, and release. Watch yourself breathe. Downward dog, pushing into it. Exhale, get all the air out. And release. And watch yourself breathe. Upward dog, inhale. And then release. And watch yourself breathe. Downward dog, pushing into it. Get all the air out. Really push into these poses now. And then release. And just watch yourself breathe. Left foot is up between the hands, low lunge. Inhaling, opening up. Going into the pose as much as you can. Don't judge it. And release. And just watch yourself breathe. Standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. And release. And watch yourself breathe. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Last salutation. Inhale. Exhale. Put yourself in and down. Standing forward bend. Get all the air out. And release. And watch yourself breathe. Left leg is back. Low lunge. Opening up. Inhaling. And release. And just watch yourself breathe. Downward dog. Pushing into it. Get all the air out. Push all the air out. Then release. And watch yourself breathe. Upward dog, inhaling, release, and watch yourself breathe. Exhale, downward dog, get all the air out, and release, and watch yourself breathe. Left foot is up between the hands, inhale. Release. And watch yourself breathe. Standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. And release. Watch yourself breathe. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out, exhale. You're going back to mountain pose. Remember, mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. There you go. The easy pose. If you're on the mat, you're going to go to the back of the mat if you want. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. Now in the easy pose, you're going to make it easy. Or you can do the lotus pose. The easy pose, you can lean against the wall if you like. You go back like this. You have one leg up or out. Doesn't matter. Just get nice and comfortable. So if you're doing the easy pose, hands are front to your knees. Sometimes people put them in their lap like this, with the thumbs touching. And just focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. So you're going to watch yourself breathe. Tilt the head to the right ears to the right shoulder. Back is straight, shoulders are level, so the left shoulder's down. And you're focused 100% on the breathing. That heightens your awareness. That focus heightens your awareness. It lets you feel the stretch in the left side of the neck. Lets you feel what's going on in the body. So maybe you feel, hey, I got some fatigue in my lower back, or my knee hurts. All that stuff, you're aware of it, but you are not those things. So you're focused just on the breathing. And that's a mindset that you're taking off the yoga mat. Bring the head to center, tilt the head to the left ears to the left shoulder. Back is straight, shoulders are level, right shoulder stays down. Focus 100% on the breathing. It heightens your awareness, makes you feel the stretch in the right side of the neck or in the body. So when you're off the yoga mat, you're aware of what's happening around you. And you're aware of so-called issues and problems, but you are not those things. And that's what you're learning here. That's what you're learning on the yoga mat. Bring the head to center, tilt the head back. And this time you're not drawing the head back. The chin goes straight up. So you're reaching up, getting back straight. And just focus on the breathing. Bring the chin down to the chest. Now curl in the back, keep the back as straight as you can, and just focus on the breathing. Bring the head to center. The neck rolls, drop the head to the right, down and around. When the head drops down and goes around, you're exhaling, getting all the air out. When the head is up and back, you're inhaling. And you're linking this movement to the breathing. So the mind and body is becoming one with the activity. You're focused 100% on the breathing. And that allows this movement to become a form of a moving meditation. And when the head's to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. And just focus 100% on the breathing, linking the movement with the breathing, letting the mind and body become one and one with the movement. Then when the head goes to the top, bring the head to center. Shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back, down, and around. When the shoulders go up, you're inhaling. And when the shoulders go back and down, you're exhaling. Same thing, linking the movement with the breathing, focusing 100% on the breathing. And when shoulders go to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. Again, focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but of the breathing. And that heightens your awareness. Lets you know what's going on in the body. So when shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right and down and around. When you go down and around, the back is straight and you're reaching out and you're exhaling. And when you're going up, you're inhaling. Again, same thing. Link the movement with the breathing. letting the mind and body become one, and you're becoming one with the movement. That is what allows the movement to become a form of a moving meditation. When the trunk goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. I know I keep on focusing on the breathing, talking about the breathing, but that's the key, man. That is the key. That's the link that allows the mind and body to become one. So, you're at the top, bring yourself to center. Now have spinal twist. Left hand's on the right knee, right arm goes up. Think of the spine, pull yourself straight up. Then you twist, palm goes to the floor and center of the back. Arm is straight and is against the back. And make sure the head is twisting. And in this pose, you're focused 100% on the breathing. And when you inhale, the belly swells with air and it pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. And when you exhale, the belly goes in, so you go back into the pose. It's a subtle, subtle movement, but you're aware of the movement because you're focused on the breathing. And in this pose, you're learning to be focused on the breathing. That's allowing you to be aware of subtleness. So when you're off the yoga mat, you're aware of subtleness, the subtle things that are happening around you. And make sure the head is twisting. And then go ahead and release. Back to center, other side, right hand's on the left knee, left arm is up, pull yourself up, then you twist, palm goes to the floor, center of the back, arm is straight, and it's against the back, and make sure the head is twisting. And you're focused 100% on the breathing. Same thing, when you inhale, the belly swells with air, it pushes you out of the pose slightly. Then when you exhale, you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement, and you're aware of that subtle movement. And make sure the head is twisting. And just focus 100% on the breathing. And release, back to center. And just focusing on the breathing. So you're in the easy pose, hands are in front, to your knees, or your lap, maybe you're leaning back. You're just watching yourself breathe. Now for the yoga seal, you're going to reach behind you, grab the left wrist with the right hand, and you lean forward, forehead is going to the floor, or towards the floor. And you're sealing in all the benefits of the yoga poses, keeping the peace that you gained through the rest of the day. Bring yourself back up, hands go back in front. Just get comfortable and watch yourself breathe. Now to watch yourself breathe, you're going to focus on the belly. When you inhale, the belly expands with air. Then when you exhale, the belly goes in. Focused on that, you're watching that. Or you bring your focus to the tip of the nose and watch the air go in and out. Pick one, stick with it, and just watch yourself breathe. Now what will happen, most likely, you'll start controlling your breathing. But you're already breathing automatically. So just let go and watch yourself breathe. And what will happen, most likely, is that you'll start to think about other things. And when you realize, hey, I've been thinking about other things and not your breathing, just let go, don't judge it, doesn't matter, and just continue to watch yourself breathe. And that'll happen again, most likely, and then just let go and watch yourself breathe. That'll happen again and again and again, but it's a process. And what happens eventually is that you realize that you're not your thoughts, the thing that is watching your thoughts. So we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So just continue to watch yourself breathe. Bring your palms together. Namaste. That's it. That's number 174 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.